Some people want President Biden to act quickly to conserve what they say is sacred land. Hello, I'm John White.
And I'm Karen Devine. State tribal representatives are pushing for President Biden to designate 3 national monuments before he leaves office, including the proposed Chuckwalla National Monument east of the valley.
News Channel 3's Luis Avila live in studio right now with more on those efforts and also what it means for local tribal leaders. Luis.
Yeah, that's right, Karen and John. It's an area that holds a lot of significance, both environmental and cultural. Now take a look behind me at this map here. The area in question in green, stretching from the east end of the valley near Indio and Coachella all the way to the Colorado River. Quite extensive, but tribal leaders are worried that time is running out to protect it with the new administration coming in.
It's cultural, it's spiritual. We have a deep connection with this land.
For Thomas Torres, this land is home. It's part of the proposed Chuckwalla National Monument, and he's working along with other tribal leaders to preserve its history.
Our ancestors, my grandfathers, their grandfathers have always spoke and have stories and creation stories of how, we migrated from this area and we're actually created from this area.
But the clock is ticking. There are concerns that the incoming administration will threaten the land. President-elect Trump, during his first term, reduced the areas of 2 national monuments in Utah. Biden later reversed that, but advocates are hoping to protect Chuckwalla's natural resources from being extracted.
They've known that lithium, it's a mineral that they can extract. That's because of the San Andreas fault line. The San Andreas fault line comes towards us and right through the Chuckwalla Monument. So if they're going to drill, they're probably going to do exploratory. They're probably going to look for lithium. So we're trying to get proactive and try to protect this land.
This could also mean bad news for the area's delicate ecosystem.
There's lots of species out there that are in danger. I mean, we have, of course, the desert tortoise. It's delicate. It takes so much longer for the desert to restore itself when there is damage.
Palm Desert Council member Evan Truby, who owns Big Wheel Tours, has been advocating for protecting Chuckwalla through his company.
That's always been what we've tried to educate our guests and even locals over the years. And I'm just so glad that that's finally getting the attention it deserves.
Local tribes are calling on Biden to designate Chuckwalla National Monument through the Antiquities Act, in which a president can do so by executive order.
Do you see this getting passed by President Biden before he leaves? And if not, what happens next?
We have the momentum going, and I believe he will sign. That's my opinion, that he will sign. If he doesn't, we continue this advocacy.
And continue fighting for Native voices to be heard.
We've learned that we've got to have our hand in the co-stewardship with this monument where we have some authority. So we've learned by the past.
And the chairman is planning to meet with President Biden next month to push this effort, but there is some opposition. City leaders in Blythe, near the Colorado River, have expressed concerns about how it could impact future development in their area. So stay with News Channel 3 as we continue to follow this story. Live in studio, Luis Avila, News Channel 3.